We're here at the Reolink booth at CES 2024, and conveniently, they're the sponsor of this trip, so drop a thank you down in the comments so that maybe they do it again next year. But what we're gonna do is check out some of the cameras that they brought with them to show all you guys, from 4K PoE stuff, wireless NVR, and even a 1.0 aperture colored night vision camera. So let's take a look.
So that's kind of, I would say, the star of the show for us this year. It's Duo 3 camera. So again, dual lenses, right? So probably you're gonna, or you know the Duo 2.
Yeah, I have a Duo 2 installed right now. So
all right, cool.
This would be the upgrade.
This would be the upgrade.
Okay.
Mainly two upgrades or two highlights I would like to share with you. First one is image stitching is again improved, which means you have a super clear 180-degree field of view. And on top, it comes with 16 megapixel, right? So it has the highest resolution ever on the Reolink camera.
Yeah, that's like probably read people's badges. That's crazy.
Exactly. And I mean, the field of view is impressive, right?
Yeah.
You can still see the people over there, even if the camera is pointing in that direction. So it's
and that was one of the things that was a big selling point when I was shopping around, because I had this long strip in my backyard where I was going to have two cameras. It was like, oh wait, there's one that does 180. So yeah, that's huge.
Exactly. We have a new feature introduced, which is motion track. That means if there are any, let's say, things happening in your backyard, for example, right? Instead of downloading the video or scrolling through the video, looking for, okay, what actually happened, how did an object move during a certain period of time, you get this in just one picture. So it's all condensed, right? The whole movement is condensed in one picture, in one image, and you see how the object moved with different timestamps, etc. So you can exactly see just one look at the image, and you can exactly see what happened. We just introduced the Duo 3, right? Yep. Dual lenses and 180-degree ultra-wide view. And we're now bringing that technology also to the Argus series. Argus series is our battery-powered series, right? Yeah. And we're going to bring that to the Argus 4. 4K, and it also comes with motion track, right? Which I just introduced, so to give you a clear picture on what actually happened without downloading videos or scrolling through videos, just on one image. And this is, let's say, the first dual lens 180 view camera in the Argus lineup. So much more compact form factor, etc., but also almost on the same feature set.
Yeah, I really like these, and like I said, I'm running a Duo 2. Yeah. So now if you combine the 180 with the Argus battery powered and a wireless NVR, you have pretty much an entire solution. That's awesome. Yeah, that's first product in the Argus series, and then we have the second one, which is the Argus Trek. Okay. And this is running also dual lens, right? But it's running more the logic of the Track Mix. I'm not sure if you had the chance to get your hands on the Track Mix already, but this is running like or it's a bit of a different concept, right? Also dual lens, but here you have a wide angle lens, and let's say one picture or one image having, let's say, full visibility on the whole area. And the second lens is used to zoom in on the moving object and tracks that, right? Oh, so that's cool. So
it follows the object.
So I guess when it's recording, you can switch between...
You have both visible at the same time,
cool.
right? So you have full view, and then you have the tracking on top. So that's following recognizing the, let's say, persons, vehicles, animals, and just following them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know is the big question a lot of people have with home security stuff. If I'm putting cameras in my house, I want to make sure that the stuff that it's filming and the stuff that it's recording is only going to be seen by me. It's not going to anybody else. Is that something that Reolink focuses on?
And I guess that's really one of the highest priorities for Reolink, to keep those data safe, right? And I'm myself coming from Europe, right, from Germany, and data privacy is super important topic, right? So I guess that's something where the company puts a high focus on. So you can also see that at the Reolink booth here at CES. So we also present different solutions, right? Doesn't matter if you have a DC-powered Wi-Fi product or a battery-powered Wi-Fi product or a PoE camera. So we enable customers to store their data locally, right? On different solutions. For every use case we have a solution, but the focus is really to store the data locally for the customer, so to protect those data.
All right, what we have here, we have a wall of cameras.
All right,
there's a lot of cameras.
Yeah, that's almost every, at least, solution we have, right?
Yeah.
Different local storage systems, because we just touched that, right? That's important for the people, and we are encouraging them, supporting them or enabling them to store their data really locally.
Exactly.
So what you see here is, let's say, the Wi-Fi solutions.
Okay.
And for those, we just introduced 12-channel Wi-Fi 6 NVR.
Yeah.
This is this one over here.
Yeah, I think this is probably the coolest thing that I've seen at the booth. And I say that because as someone who already went through and deployed an NVR, I have the 8-channel NVR, but for the most part, you have to run PoE lines. You have to run your Ethernet lines throughout your entire house if you want to install like a home security system. But now, with so many things going to Wi-Fi, and now you can have a wireless NVR, people don't have to worry about that. They can just drop that in there, and especially with Wi-Fi getting so much better and mesh systems becoming more popular, and people having actual like decent coverage around their house, just drop a wireless NVR solution and you don't have to run any cables. It's magic.
We also introduced the Home Hub as another solution, right? So let's say those two solutions for Wi-Fi cameras and lineup. By the way, this is also new doorbell, right? Similar form factor than the one you already know, but this one is coming with battery.
Cool.
So powered by battery.
That'll be nice.
All right. And on top of say, let's say those local storage options, we have the, let's say, traditional NVR options running with the PoE cameras, as you just said, right? 8, 16, 36 channel. And I guess this is also something Reolink is known for, right? High quality NVRs and PoE kits.
And I mean, that just goes to show you, like, I run a 8-channel one, which is perfect for me in my house, but even if you're like a business and you need up to 36 cameras, you have a 36 channel. That's a lot of cameras. I have like 4, I think, and that's plenty for my house. And if you want to have people know that you have cameras and security systems, just install one of these things in the front of your house. They'll hand for scale. Look at the size of this thing. This thing's a monster. And from my experience, when I was first installing cameras in my house, I went to Amazon, I typed in home security cameras, and I was just punched in the face by 1,000 different brands. So I guess what separates Reolink from all the other brands, and why would I go with them?
I think first of all, it's important to know that Reolink is only doing cameras, right? So we really is a specialist in that field. And not only since a few years, but since 15 years. So this year is going to be a big year for Reolink. So it's going to be the 15th birthday of that company. And as you can imagine, like for 15 years, we're investing in R&D, etc., etc. Even our CEO has an engineering background, so very product focused. And that's, I think, something which leads us to that technology leadership in that field, right? So I think we had a lot of customers here already at CES, and they all confirm that you get how you guys in the US say, best bang for the buck.
Yep, that is a common phrase I use in a lot of my videos, best bang for the buck. So
exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
and so, I want to say that even before Reolink sponsored me, I actually bought Reolink products, so don't think I'm just saying this because they sponsored me. I actually had Reolink products before that. I'll even overlay my purchase on here.
Right, and last year we introduced ColorX Night Vision, right, in our first model, and we're also going to bring that to more and more devices in the future. So for now, you can see the latest editions, CX810 and E1 Outdoor CX. And what we prepared here is a small demo, which shows the difference, right? It's totally night in here, totally dark in here, and you see the difference between, let's say, infrared, black and white solution, and
so those are actually in this box,
night vision,
right
exactly.
Here. No lights.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I think the big thing is like that f1.0 super aperture. So as a camera nerd, aperture is just basically how wide a lens can open, and 1.0 for reference is extremely high. Like the lens I'm using is f4.0, and more expensive lenses do f2.8, and your fancy prime lenses go down to like f1.4. So 1.0 is massive, and that's why they can get so much light even in dark areas like this. So that's crazy.
Sucking in all the light, right?
Yep.
Even outperforming the human eye.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
and you
wild.
got full color night vision on that one.
Yeah, that's cool. Because like so many times you're filming things, and I think that's what people are used to with security systems. You have the clear, crisp, nice video quality during the day. Then sun goes down. There's no lights.
Yeah.
Everything's black and white and grainy. And now you get a nice colored.
Got a solution for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's nice. That's nice. So that was a Reolink booth here at CES 2024. A huge thank you to them for sponsoring this trip. All the links to the products that are currently out or soon to be released are down in the description. So go check them out. But until next time, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.